So I done ran across this video of this man talking about how he glad that a lot of people ain't finna be getting their food stamps. And he was just happy as hell. I'm just like, how does that make you? Why and how does that make you so happy that some people not gonna be able to feed their kids? Or I wouldn't even say not necessarily feed their kids, because they probably gonna use bill money to feed their kids because they not letting their kids go without. Truthfully. But like, why is that shit so funny to you?
Dude's not happy that you guys can't feed your kids. They're happy that you guys are basically struggling because of what you've been saying over the past years, that you don't need a man and them kind of stuff. They're happy that the kids not eating. They're happy to see you guys struggle, so to say. And most of it is just joking also.
I just wanted to know, like, then somebody in the comments said he probably think that somebody gonna be desperate enough to ask him to do something for him. He'll finally get him a woman. And bro, that shit had me so weak, because that's gotta be the reason. That's literally like, ain't no other reason that you hate women that bad. Like, that's crazy. And y'all really think that it's men out here that don't hate women. They really be hating women. That shit just be so crazy, because that shit is true. They would rather your ass go without because you ain't dealing with them. That's some real ass, true, deep shit, though.
So the men on social media laughing at the women who may lose their SNAP benefits to feed them and their children in that household. Do you not understand the ditch you think you're digging for them? You're digging a deeper one for yourself, because all you're doing is showing the world how much of a loser you are, that you have to wait for someone to be desperate to want to pay you some attention. You want someone to desperately need you to come stay with you and be in a relationship with you. You are a loser. I hope you understand that, right? And I'm going to be honest. I really feel like y'all want these women's kids. Because y'all don't like children like that unless it's some...
Y'all be saying some of the most wildest shit, like, how does a man laughing after you because you don't have your SNAP benefits and what's not your food stamps make him a predator? And then now you're also saying he's a loser. So who's actually the loser? The person who needs the government to support their lifestyle, or the person who's supporting their own lifestyle? Y'all just be saying a lot of dumb shit.
Something to fulfill your pleasurable needs. Y'all don't like kids. Y'all don't like kids at all. And you sit up here talking...
We don't like y'all kids. That's what we don't like.
Come out like, oh, ha, 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 y'all gonna have to come. Now y'all gonna need a man. First of all, it's not only women receiving benefits. It's your fellow men. There's men. I mean, men gotta eat too. They gotta eat too, okay? So... you laughing at them too. You laughing at everybody. There's elderly, there's disabled, there's children, there's women, there's so many people. But all y'all are focused on is the women losing their benefits. Baby, I will starve before I go.
So she started saying out that they were focusing on the women and kids. Now they're only focusing on the women. Like, y'all just be saying a lot of dumb shit.
Data incel. I will go and forage and hunt and fish and do all the things before I sit up there and be with an incel. Well, I also beat men too. You know, my daddy, he ain't raised no fool, he ain't raised no punk. But you know, that's beside the point.
Yeah,
but I want you to understand, you are a loser.
And you are broke.
That are on social media celebrating the fact that women are losing their food stamps, and celebrating the fact that now a lot of women may have to sell their coochie to y'all, are some fucking losers. Y'all are some big fucking losers. First of all, y'all mothers had food stamps and had to feed y'all off them same food stamps. If a man tormented your mother saying, well, bitch, now you gotta sell me some coochie to be able to afford food for them children, how would y'all feel? The fact that I see grown able-bodied men on this internet celebrating the fact that there will be mothers unable to be able to feed their children is...
Also, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe and leave your comments down there. And shout out to the Average Man Unplugger. I use most of his clips because he's a dope content creator and I like his channel. So yeah, guys, check him out.
The most, go get a job. Bitch, no. Tell your homeboy to take care of his fucking kids. Like, to me, right, celebrating the fact that a mother is unable to take care of her children in an economy like this, she has to not only get up early in the morning, go to work, bust her ass at work, probably go through God knows what in somebody's office or somebody's factory or somebody's fucking restaurant. Come home, pick up them children, tired as God knows what, to now do homework with them children, if she's able to even do that, and have to do this repeatedly for 5, 6, 7, 8 days, who knows? And y'all grown ass niggas is on this internet celebrating the fact that they may now have to work even more harder to afford food for their kids.
If it's so hard, why you don't just give the kids to their fathers? Y'all got what, 5 baby daddies? You could give 3 to the fathers and you handle 2? What the hell?
It's wild. Your fucking mother was on food stamps. Like, that's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. Your fucking mother, auntie, granny was on food stamps. How could y'all now be celebrating this? And let's get to the real facts. A lot of y'all fucking predatorial. Y'all are. Because celebrating the fact that a mother may have to open her legs to feed her children. What? Man, it's all time to shine. Ew! Dust ball? Ew! Yo. How y'all be dealing with niggas like that? Like, I don't... Oh, God.
The better question is, how y'all be dealing with niggas that don't want to deal with their kids?
Well, with all due respect, I have to quote the great Ricky Sanchez when he once said, because you're not going to sit over here and make men feel bad about this, especially me, because I believe, let's see, we're going on about 5 months now. Yeah, I would not be shocked if the same women that are over here feeling the way about men celebrating this are the same women that are probably talking shit and talking down on men's mental health. More than likely, these are probably the same women that said that they would choose a bear over a fucking man. So don't feel sorry for these women. Really don't. Because these are the same women that said they didn't need no man and let them figure it out on their own.
They want
As
to
a
be
matter of fact, I think they have figured it out on their own. Check this shit out.
Hi, you guys. I'm out of the store. So they wanted $7 for this. Mind you, I don't have food stamps anymore. They cut me off. So I only had $22 left in food stamps. So this is what I stole. Okay, they wanted $9 for this. I said, oh, I don't got $9. Then they wanted $2 for this. They wanted, sorry, it's all fucked up because it's been in my purse. $7 for this. I'm making some stuffed salmon today. These are needed. I'm not paying $7 for that. Okay, let me show you the most important thing to me.
Meat.
Short ribs. Take off the label so that you don't beep. Get your fucking meat. How many do you think that I got? How many short ribs is that?
A few moments later.
I wanted to show you guys something.
People out here literally live snitching on themselves on social media. Y'all going crazy up here. That's crazy. Y'all stealing and putting that shit on the internet.
Else, because I know I pissed you hoes off. Well, I just left the store again. Yeah.
Get it, my girl. Get it.
$50.
What the hell?
$20. Yeah. Yeah.
What you doing?
Yeah. I took it. All of that shit is mine. Fuck you guys. Be mad if you want to.
Now, I remember hearing rumblings and seeing videos on my feed of women saying that they was going to start stealing if they SNAP benefits got taken. And without...
I'll be the first to say it. The girl from the previous video, we're gonna see her on the internet going to jail or something like that. What you wanna bet?
I'm not even gonna say with all due respect. To be honest, she looked like she been doing that shit before. she looked like the type. I grew up with people from the hood, and I've met plenty of people that did this, literally did this to make ends meet. She looks like the type, so it's no surprise that she was able to get this type of shit off. But I will say this: at least there are some. Not all women seem to be having the same reaction. Take a look here.
42 billion people are going to be losing their SNAP benefits on November 1st. I think the real issue is, why the fuck is 42 billion people receiving benefits? Take some accountability. How about that? How about that? The government ain't your baby daddy, homie. Okay? I'm sorry that you went and had kids and had kids and had kids, and now you're going to be getting some SNAP benefits turned off. That fucking sucks. Maybe you should get a job. I understand that for some people, it is a step up. They lose their job. They need some help. Cool. That's what it's there for. It's not there to be your baby daddy, though, homie. It is not there just because you choose to keep having kids and procreating and not being able to afford it, okay? You see this? You see this? Listen. It's not that full. You wanna know why? Because I don't get SNAP benefits. Because the American people, like myself, who don't receive benefits, we don't have the luxury of just getting all this shit. You know why we have Cokes in our fridge? As an American middle class, they're on sale at Kroger. Buy two, get two free. Comes out to about $5, which is about 50 cents more than the Great Value brand at Walmart. But it's name brand, where name brands are like $4 more at Walmart. Yeah, that's middle class thinking, because that's the kind of shit that we have to think about and we have to deal with, because the government's not our fucking baby daddy. I'm just here. I'm not entitled. I've worked my fucking ass off. I've came from being a child whose parents relied on welfare in California, and I mean welfare, not just SNAP benefits. We got SNAP benefits, you know, that little red, white, blue flag, our American flag on the card, where you can swipe it for food or swipe it for cash, because you can turn around and they send you thousands of dollars a month just to pay your bills. You know what I'm talking about. I grew up that kid. And because I made fucking different choices in life, I'm not that kid. And y'all, it's fucking sad. That's all I'm gonna say. It's fucking sad. So yeah, when people are over here bitching about, you know, oh, you don't know, bitch, please get the fuck out of here, okay? I was that fucking kid taking my food stamp card from my parents up to the Circle K and getting them Cokes and bags of chips and Dr. Peppers, and I got, you know, them Slim Jims. I got all that shit as a kid. I know what it's like. I can speak on it firsthand. What I also know is, as an adult, you learn, and you don't make the same fucking shit choices.
Wait. So, we got lots of people posting on social media that they're losing their SNAP benefits. Oh, they're losing their minds. However, they got the latest iPhone. They got their nails done, their hair done. They got a Louis Vuitton bag. They got money for all of that. But they ain't got money to feed their kids. They want the taxpayers to do that? Well, the taxpayers didn't lie down with you in your bed, spread your legs, and pop out these kids that you want us to pay for. So here's what you do. You go in your car, which you probably got a nice car too. Go in your car, go fill out some job applications, and while you're at it, stop at the nearest bookstore and get a how-to book on how to prioritize life. Because I'm sick and tired of it. We're seeing people with the latest iPhones. I don't even have an iPhone 17. And you mean to tell me that you can't afford groceries for your kids? Get out of here. We're done with all of that. I will not sympathize with people who have nails like this that are this long and have all sorts of rhinestones, probably paid $200-300.
And lashes that touching the eyebrows, all them stuff. Bull nose rings. But yeah. These, and then them high car notes. Yeah, these people out here crazy for real.
For your nails to get done, you're spending $1,500 on a cell phone and on the human hair get synthetic. Get press-on nails Learn how to cook inside instead of going out to eat. Okay? Start budgeting what money you do have. I never in a million years.
Budget for ladies is budgeting. Budgeting. They know anything about no budgeting. You're crazy.
Look, man, I got 2 kids. 2, okay? I buy my own groceries, okay? And I had to use food stamps to get on my feet. And once I got on my feet, and guess what? I didn't need it no more. So I stopped applying. I said, let the next person who actually needs it get them. And I'm seeing a lot of you with Louis Vuitton bags going, oh, what's going to happen to my SNAP benefits? Oh, well, a lot of them been on food stamps for decades. Section 8 housing, decades, generation after generation. Look, okay, I'm telling you this much, man. Nothing is free. Nothing in this country is free, and you are more than capable of getting out there and doing something for yourself and making something of yourself. Don't let anybody sell you short. And if you yourself are selling yourself short, well then, man, that's a generational curse you're going to have to break. But I will not sympathize with the people who are sitting there on the latest iPhone 17 Pro Max going, I'm about to lose my SNAP benefits. Feel bad for me. Nope.
And you know what? I think that's the real reason why these reactions are kind of mixed. Because on one hand, I can understand where the people are coming from, but the people that don't have sympathy, their reasoning for being okay with this happening is more due to the people that have abused this privilege. And I came across a good example in another video. Check this out.
I don't know why everybody made it Donald Trump. The people that are on Section 8 welfare and food stamps have been on it for years, way before he got in the office. Way before he got it. So why you mad at him? Y'all been scamming that system for so long, and y'all thought y'all was going to have a free ride, but y'all going to have to work. If y'all ain't sick, disabled, and shut in, y'all going to have to work. Y'all going to see what it feel like to pay some real bills. Y'all ain't going to be able to call in and miss a day or two to try to lessen your check so they can continue to pay your rent. Y'all ain't going to be able to do that no more. Y'all ain't going to be able to pay y'all rent without working now.
It has been 5 days since I have been able to eat anything. Why, Courtney? Why haven't you eaten in 5 days, you may ask? Well, Trump decided to take my food stamps, $4,300 in food stamps a month, my cash assistance, my disability, my Section 8, $10,000 a month in welfare benefits that I have been receiving for 13 years. 13 years. I have never had a job. I'm never going to get a job. I don't even know how to fill an application out.
And people literally coming on the internet and saying this kind of stuff with pride, like $10,000 a month. What the hell? I don't need to make anywhere close to that amount. $10,000 a month, you know, I could do that kind of money. And you don't need to know to fill out the application, and you don't need to have it in your mind to go and fill out the application. That's crazy. This stuff is easy to learn. You go on the internet and learn this, but you see what we're dealing with. That's why we need to cut them off and keep them off. And there need to be some kind of like time limit on this stuff.
He took my food stamps. I have 6 kids to support. 6 kids. So everything that I have spent my money on these past few days has been my kids. Because my kids aren't going to starve. It's been 5 days per me. 5 days. Because he decided to take away food stamps from a family of 7. How the hell am I supposed to feed my kids now? How the hell am I supposed to keep a roof over their head when I have to pay right now out of pocket? Out of pocket. I pay, well, the state pays $1,100 a month for me to live here, plus a $300 check for my utilities.
Guys, that's all for today. There's more over on Average Man Unplugged channel. Hope you guys like. Leave your comments and you jet out.